嗨，大家好，我是心地营养师。上一集节目的内容呢，我带大家参观了曾经拥有米其林2星的主厨 Chef James 在泰国所经营的餐厅，它的食物啦，还有用餐氛围啦，以及呢我二访 Chef James 1个半小时的访谈的第1题还有第2题。所以呢，还没有看到那一集节目的贝贝们呢，可以点击我们的连结回去看一下。今天这集节目呢，会继续来分享最精彩的第3题还有第4题的访谈内容。那我们就直接开始喽。
Ikigai is a philosophy that me and my children live our lives by. And that is to only do things that bring us happiness, contentment, fulfillment and joy. Right? So it's the philosophy of being. You come to my restaurant, you're in the zone, you are in the being. So what brings us happiness is to get people to eat balanced, creative cuisine. So by eating my food, you should have internal fulfillment. So you should have balanced diet, things that are doing your body good. Fermentation, pickling, aging, all of these techniques.
Exactly what I want to ask you for the third question.
French fries, love them.
I've worked with many chefs and they don't believe that healthy food can also be delicious. They love butter, they love coating with a lot of sodium and...
So if you reduce your salt to 1%, you're going in the right direction, right? If you use animal fats, it's a good thing as opposed to fat. Your body can handle animal fat, but it can't handle saturated palm oils.
Or the artificial butter.
Right. So you should be eating butter. But then you go, okay, I'm going to have butter because it tastes good, but I'm going to moderate it. Right, so my body can handle it. If you need a glass of red wine, it's like, just be diligent, you know?
You really need to get to know who you are, your body, everything. It also comes back to Ikigai. When you're actually being present, you're building a relationship with food, your body, the planet, it becomes one. So this is also what the professor told me, is that when one thing is out of balance, then nothing is in balance. Then it just keeps going.
I woke up this morning earlier than I should have done because of that power cut. But I got out of bed and I realised that the day before I didn't live a balanced day. I felt terrible this morning. I may have had too much coffee because it was Monday and I wanted to get going. I wanted to achieve a lot on my day off. So I might have had overstimulants and stuff like that. I woke up this morning just feeling just slightly off kilter. And then I look back and go, and it was yesterday I had 3 sandwiches. And I had too much carbohydrate, I had too much starch. So I was like, no, I'm not going to have toast this morning, I'm not going to have coffee this morning. By 11 o'clock, I was back in my stride again. Because I just eliminated. But I realised what I did the day before, and I ate late last night, it was my day off. And I'm not a control freak by any means, but when I wake up the next day and go, I'm not my normal hop out of bed.
You're aware of it.
I'm aware of it, right? So then you have to analyse what got you there.
Right, exactly.
Simple as that.
Yes.
Simple as that.
It's your body.
It's a living thing. Yesterday's not the same as today. Your body's a living thing. And like I say to the guys in the kitchen, you have to taste everything. And they're like, why? We know the recipe. But that broccoli is not the same as the broccoli yesterday. It's a living thing. It could be higher in this or lower in that. So taste everything. People always ask that question. A cook will follow. He knows how to cook it because you told him how to cook it, and he will follow and cook it and cook it. But a chef knows why he does it. And if you want to go from a cook to being a chef, you've got to understand, if I add this, it will do that. If I add that, it will then do that. Right? So if I want to emulsify something, can it be emulsified? Has it got a high enough fat to emulsify? Cooks will follow. And it's the same as, your body. You need to listen to it.
Right. It's listening to the body signals.
It will tell you, just like a car will tell you when it needs servicing, your body will tell you when it needs a certain something.
Right. Have you ever heard of hustle culture and diet culture? It pretty much tells people that if you want to be successful, you have to wake up at 5 and then, or that you can skip sleeping. Just push through with your self-discipline.
Oh, a load of garbage.
It's just like dieting.
It's just a load of garbage, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of, just like dieting, you need to cut your carbs, you need to eliminate this and that.
Well, you see, diets don't work.
Right? I love that sentence. It's like what I'm telling everybody.
then you're just literally on a roller coaster, right?
That is actually my philosophy.
Plateau, right? You've got to find what works for you and keep it at that. If you can keep it at that, you're golden.
Right.
But, my mum, she goes through every fad diet known to mankind. She's on a high carb diet, then she's on a water fast, and then
sugar-free.
Matron.
Yes.
Bless her, and I know when she's on one because she's up and down, her mood swings, and she's in, she's out.
Cravings, going up and
Oh, great. Diets then affect your mental health, your anxiety levels go through the roof, your paranoia goes through the roof.
And a lot of my clients are nervous, having a lot of pressure, just being around with food. And it's not supposed to be like that. Humans are made to love food.
And then they go treat day, don't they? Have a treat day. Goodness me. You tell a drug addict to have a treat day. You can't. No, treat days are no good. That's binging.
Yes! Yes!
That's binging, right? That's what it is.
Oh,
and you rationalise it to yourself. That's okay because it's my treat day, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Just have a little bit every day. So a little cube of chocolate a day is not going to break the,
Right.
But then 6 bars of chocolate on a Friday will.
Yes.
But a little bit a day is actually quite good for you. Dark, rich chocolate, it's good for you. High cacao.
That's the same thing as well. If you allow yourself to eat whatever you want unconditionally, mindfully as well, then it loses that kind of power where it's like, oh, I can have it, but I really want it. Then you lost that kind of control. Yeah. And when you start binging, just being around the food makes you powerless.
Listen, if someone says you can't have something, if someone says don't press that big red button on the wall,
you would want to go, yes, that's also from our research.
You can't have that bar of chocolate. Well, I'll have it when you're not looking.
Yeah. What's your thought about now people overutilizing our planet and then our food has less and less nutrients? You were talking about that people can have food, iron through food.
We cover the planet with the same old, don't we? Corn and rice and the palm oil. We don't
rotate. Yeah.
That's all. But that stems from the restaurants. The restaurants don't rotate their menus enough. It all stems from people who eat, don't they? McDonald's, if everyone says I'm not going to eat McDonald's, then they'll have to start rearing cattle correctly, wouldn't they? So, but it's a supply and demand. To turn a ship is not easy. It's not just you and me going on the starboard bow and the ship starts to turn. You need lots of people to say, I don't like where we are right now.
Right.
And all you can do is just teach people along the way, not get involved with that greenwashing tick box rubbish that hotels do. Oh yeah, it came from a farm. But everything comes from a farm, but what farm?
Right.
节食文化让我们渐渐失去了享受食物的能力，取而代之的是恐惧，是焦虑，是困惑。我们不知道该怎么吃，不知道该吃多少，甚至会压抑自己的饥饿感，听从所谓专家的建议，在特定的时间吃饭，而不是自己身体与生俱来的饥饿讯号。你多久没有开开心心的像个孩子一样，没有负担和罪恶感的品尝你所喜爱的食物了呢？我花了整整7年的时间才明白，健康好吃的东西到处都是，而我的身体比我学了7、8年的营养知识还要更知道我需要的食物是什么，以及为什么我会需要跟想要。吃东西是一件很简单的事，可是节食文化却让它越来越复杂。我们越尝试去控制饮食，到头来却越来越失控。面对着每天要做的事情，吃东西是一种挥之不去的压力，而不再是一种期盼和享受。Ikigai 是 being the here and now。Being able to find happiness when eating food。 那吃什么东西能够让你快乐，也能够让你健康呢？其实吃东西最基本的就是能够为你的身心带来滋养。除了营养价值之外，食物也必须是好吃的，是你喜欢的才行，而不是因为你想要减肥而硬逼自己吃的食物，然后越吃越生无可恋。当你能够察觉身体的需求以及自己和食物之间的关系与讯号之后，你自动能够根据这些身体所呈现出来的讯号去判断，然后调整你的饮食和生活作息。 当 Chef James 说 Diets don't work 以及 Cheat Days 其实就是另外一种暴食的时候，我真的超级激动。果然是真正了解身体能和食物和平共处的人，就会明白到说饮食控制是没有用的。作弊日这种 all or nothing 的二元化极端的饮食行为，只会对身体有更多的伤害。有时候大部分的人都正在走的路，并不代表就是对的路。在这个社会，保持自我觉察和清醒的意志，才能够选择真正适合自己，活出真实自己的人生。
This is our last question. What would you say to young chefs or people who are passionate about food, cooking? What would you say to them?
Apart from don't do it and get a life. And if you're
15-year-old self.
if you're a single boy at 15, don't do it because you'll just end up like with greasy hair, spots, and no girls will like you. No, I just remember me as a 15-year-old kid, you know, stinking of food, and then all the other girls go, no, I don't want to go anywhere. He stinks of shit. If I could do it all again, if I could do now what I did, simplicity is the key. No more than 4 items on a plate. Not all this fluff and prima donna bluster that goes with it. 4 key ingredients on a plate where you know exactly where those 4 ingredients came from, and you've cooked them without any assistance of E numbers and B numbers or any microwaves or freezers. If you keep it clean and to the core, you can't go wrong. Because there's people like you and me that will always seek that out. 1 protein, 2 vegetables, you know, and a sauce. Ding dong. It's brilliant. And don't let anybody tell you that it's not, because people go, oh yeah, but you need this and that. Next thing you know, it's 32 things on a plate. It no longer resembles food. It no longer tastes like food. Got a Michelin star. Yay!
You did it the whole circle. It was perfect.
Got a Michelin star. It's true though, it's simple. Keep it simple. Everything in life is better when it's simple, isn't it?
以上呢，就是我和这位曾经拥有米其林2星，来自英国这个出了许多名厨的国家，像是 Gordon Ramsay、Heston Blumenthal， 还有 Jamie Oliver 一样有才华的 Chef James Noble 的完整访谈内容啦。希望这集大家会喜欢。如果呢有机会来清迈，想要亲自体验看看 Chef James 的厨艺，可以到下方资讯栏的网站连结了解更多。说你是台湾来的，是心地营养师的朋友，说不定会受到主厨的热情款待哦。以上的节目就到这边咯，那我们就下集见，然后新年快乐，拜拜。